26 million years ago. Mosasaurs ruled the oceans. Even when they slept, no creature dared to mess with them. But before Mosasaurs evolved into this form, they were actually tiny little creatures. They even lived in the shadow of dinosaurs. Millions of years later, humans discovered thousands of Mosasaur fossil specimens. This shows that before going extinct, Mosasaurs had spread across all major ocean regions. So how exactly did Mosasaurs first appear? And what kind of relationship did they have with dinosaurs? Way back 300 million years ago, Mosasaurs and dinosaurs shared a common ancestor. It was a primitive reptile. Then these two species began taking different evolutionary paths. Mosasaurs evolved alongside lizards and snakes in the same family, while dinosaurs evolved with crocodiles and other reptiles. So their evolutionary paths were completely different. Dinosaurs evolved into massive creatures and successfully dominated the land. But during this time, how far had Mosasaur ancestors evolved? Let's go back 100 million years. This is the African continent, and on the beach, a small Proto-Mosasaurus crawling along the sand doesn't look like much. It was less than 3 feet long. In this age of giant beasts, it was nothing special. But this Proto-Mosasaurus was actually the ancestor of Mosasaurs. During this period, Mosasaur ancestors still lived on land. They hadn't entered the oceans yet. So let's keep watching and see how these Mosasaur ancestors survived. Obviously, dinosaurs on land were already incredibly powerful at this time. They came in all kinds of varieties. These sauropod dinosaurs had massive bodies. Proto-Mosasaurus were tiny compared to them. Even though Proto-Mosasaurus were really small back then, they still had things they could pick on. Swallowing food whole was Proto-Mosasaurus' favorite way to eat. Because food resources by the ocean were limited, so to survive in this tough environment, swallowing prey of all shapes and sizes in one gulp guaranteed efficient feeding. This was probably their only advantage. But not all dinosaurs ignored them. Like these scary predators, they would sometimes treat these Proto-Mosasaurus as dessert. This is Apatosaurus, also a massive predator. To escape from hunters, Proto-Mosasaurus could only flee to special places. Like this big tree right here. But don't think hiding in a big tree would save them. Threats from the sky were just as deadly. Caught between a rock and a hard place, some Proto-Mosasaurus had to make a decision that went against their nature, which was take a leap and dive into the ocean. And this one jump completely changed the balance of ocean life.